EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. At their own 37-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Another run here for Robinson. And will take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. 3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. At the 48-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That one caught over the middle by the rookie.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Motion man is Hyatt. Now Rodgers on fourth down. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the market. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down. 1st and 10. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st down, here's Milton. And his first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Rodgers on 1st down. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
1 quarter complete here on the Monday night finale of Super Wild Card Weekend. Nothing. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and it results in a completion.
Motion man is Hyatt. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not really anywhere to go there. He'll take this up only to the 4. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Try and throw with Milton. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Back to the ground after the penalty. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. From the gun, here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun is Milton. Down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He was trying to get it to CD Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Two minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Milton. That's caught! And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Motion man is Hyatt. A 1st down throw from Rodgers.
The drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 15.
If you want want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Rodgers going up top again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And
that's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, it is halftime in the final game of Super Wild Card Weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in the second half to come? Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll try to get this one on the ground. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Milton. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
And you'll get about 5. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain. On play action, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now with Rodgers. He has Hyatt complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Throwing, Rodgers. That one taken in. Drake, London. Touchdown, Atlanta. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Avante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Milton. The open man is Tolbert. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the gun, here's Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Milton will look to throw it again. To the left side, caught by Lamb. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. Throw once more. Here's Milton. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Aubrey now for the extra point. And this one is blocked. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Now Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
19 more on that one, and another first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Coop for the point after. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. start on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Milton to the air on second down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. The master of play action, Rodgers. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Turpin. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Tolbert. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Throwing again is Milton. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. To the air once more is Milton. He's going to try it here again. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now, deep ball for London. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They are moving on in these playoffs. We'll have a long time to celebrate this one. They'll get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.